Oh, would you look at this?
We ended up getting to spend another night
at Disneyland Paris. We thought we were only going to get one night,
but it looks like the strikes in Paris haven't heimbucked everything too much yet.
So we're getting a bonus day.
A little bonus Christmas.
I'll tell you one thing, my friends. The weather couldn't be any more wintry.
Unless there was a blizzard.
Currently, the temperatures are well below freezing. You can see the steam from everybody's breath.
And check this out.
The castle is shrouded in fog.
That is so weird looking.
Especially considering it's almost noon out here. Oh, look at that horse's Santa hat.
Oh, you hear that?
I think we're about to get our blizzard after all. That is the sound you hear right before the Disney snow starts to fall. Look, there it is. Oh man, here come the soap suds and the bubbles.
Funny because I have actually been here when it snowed for real.
Pretty much looked just like that. Wow, how cool. There was less than normal.
I think probably because some of the machines are actually frozen.
In fact, in certain parts of the park here, you actually have to be careful of ice on the ground. Look at this in the window. It's Thomas O'Malley.
You don't see a lot of Aristocats references back home.
And of course, Disneyland Paris is the perfect place. Dude, speaking of windows, look at all these treats here at the cookie kitchen. They have little gingerbread waffle trees for Allie.
Ever since Disney bought out the last tiny percentage of this park that they didn't own,
things for sale in the park here have become a lot more similar to the parks in the States.
But luckily not everything, especially not the food.
So we'll have to spend some time looking around in the shops today. Oh my gosh, look at this. Even from the hub, the castle's all fogged out. Oh, poor Goofy's got ice all over him.
That reminds me, here in Paris, Goofy is called Dingo.
I think they pronounce it more like Dango, but still.
Weird.
See, look at this. There's ice all over everything. So cool.
Therefore,
weird.
We suggest
right now they're making announcements about the Paris transportation strikes.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your day at Disneyland Paris.
Hopefully we don't get stranded here, as long as the taxis don't strike.
Wow, it looks so mysterious and romantic in the fog like this.
Kind of enhances the whole fairy tale look.
Looks a little more strange once I peek over at Adventureland.
You don't see a lot of movies about Arabian
or North African winters, you know what I mean? But check this out. Aladdin's got his winter coat on. It's a cold day to be a pirate.
Gotta admit, Skull Rock looks pretty cool like this though.
Wow. Oh wow, this makes Adventure Isle look so mysterious.
Check this out.
Even the spider webs are frozen.
Ooh, the backside of water.
I love that there's so many weird paths and caves and cool places to wander in this park.
It's a place you quite literally get to explore.
Speaking of exploring, you know what I haven't done in a really long time? Is climb up into La Cabane de Robinson.
What?
Look at this, you can see all these white speckles here. That's all the salt they add to melt the ice. And it's a darn good thing they do, because the base of the tree might be okay.
But once you start getting higher,
this is definitely not somewhere you'd want to slip. Hey, look at that! It's Russell and Carl! Oh man, if the music wasn't so happy,
I'd be freaking out a little up here.
Okay, now, who are we kidding? This is still totally making me freak out. It's just so high up.
Oh, no.
That's enough treehouse for one day. Get me out of here. It's weird. Normally when we wake up at Disneyland Paris, we have kind of a plan for the day.
But since we thought we were going to have to leave last night,
today we've got no plans at all. We're just winging it. Sadly, Pinocchio over here is still under refurbishment. Luckily for us, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or Blanche-Neige et les Sept Nains, is open for business.
Ooh, I can hear the evil queen speaking French. She's even laughing in French, and look at this.
It's the box for the heart.
The Anaheim version of this ride is going to undergo refurbishment soon. I'm really hoping they don't change it too much.
Ooh, I forgot they have much bigger ride vehicles here. And they really pack you in. Oh, it's nice to see a familiar face. Or 7, or 8. Oh, yeah.
Ainsi déguisé, le tour est joué.
pretty sure that means apple. Wow! Dude, so much creepier. Where we stop? We're out here in the storm. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, that was unusual. By the way, I heard the biggest change coming to Anaheim is that they're going to add some kind of a happy ending similar to the one we're seeing here. I don't know if they'll use mannequins, which always seemed like a little bit of a strange choice to me, but I wouldn't mind it if they did. And I doubt Dopey would either. Whew, well, that was nice.
I always loved dark rides. To me, that's what makes Disney different and worth coming to.
I mean, you could ride a roller coaster almost anywhere.
And let's face it, we've all got screens at home.
Dang, is it ever foggy.
I can barely see Alice's Curious Labyrinth past here. Ooh.
I know since we have this extra day, we should probably go over to the second park.
But maybe first we should just dip our toe
In the Mermaid Lagoon in Neverland.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. It's Nana. She's in the nursery. French Peter Pan.
Hey, he's a French fly. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love how the London scenes look different at every park. Look at the size of this. I guess they have to be a little more realistic since London is so close. Whoa. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of... Oh! Look! Neverland! Look, it's Captain Hook's ship! What can't that guy do? Oh, look at the pixie dust. Awesome. See this scene right here? I'm always expecting it at the other parks. And when I don't see the pixie dust in Disney World or Disneyland in Anaheim, I get so confused. It's Paris with the good pixie dust. Oh, I also forgot to mention, for those of you who've never seen this Paris version before, that the boats are twice as big as the original boats back home. Double the seats, double the pan.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
All right, this is nice walking around in the freezing cold fog and everything.
But maybe it's time we checked out the inside of some of the shops.
Because it is so cold out here that I'm about to freeze my Tweedledee off. Oh, look, there's all kinds of characters roaming around out here.
Hope they've got long johns on.
Ah, look at this. Fantasyland has some of my favorite shops. And this is awesome. They've got French Winnie the Pooh.
It's rare to find toys that speak French or have the French character names on them.
Now that they're sort of consolidating all the parks across the world. Like, look, it says tack on the tag, but I wish they had little shirts that said tick and tack or something.
That's the stuff I want, you know, the foreign stuff.
Speaking of foreign merch, though, that reminds me of some pretty funny new stuff
we saw over in Frontierland.
And actually, I also remember it having a pretty good heater inside. So what more excuse do we need? It's just past the fort inside beautiful, mysterious, foggy Thunder Mesa.
Inside the Thunder Mesa Mercantile Building.
AKA the Bonanza Outfitters. Which is also connected to Tobias Norton and Sons Frontier Traders.
Anyway, check this out.
Inside of this massive store, which has some of the raddest theming, by the way, alongside all the usual Disneyland Paris merch, they've got the American section, which has always had a weird selection of cowboy duds in here and Route 66 signs. I actually bought one of these and took it all the way down Route 66 and back and hung it up in my garage. I didn't, however, buy real, authentic, used American license plates. But anyway, they've also now added a new collection, the American Legend stuff. Dude, you'll never see this at home. Look at that American flag beanies and scarves, even those soft little French-style scarves, all themed around America. Look at the little hoodie, the umbrellas,
cameras, phone cases, notebooks, even a sick American flag watch that says Disneyland Paris right there.
Sometimes people in Europe love America more than some Americans do.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Oh, hey, look! It's the Christmas parade. Look, Buddy and Wood, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And hey!
And Dingo's son Max.
And last but not least,
Hello Noel himself, Santa Claus, Father Christmas.
so awesome.
Now it's feeling like Christmas. Man, people love Christmas here.
So much dancing.
I wonder if Santa Claus ever gets annoyed that everybody bites his style this time of year. All right, well now that Main Street is cleared out, maybe we can dip inside some of the shops and check out the sick merchandise.
Sorry, check out the ball merchandise.
I still really want something that says Dingo or Tick and Tack.
Maybe we'll find something.
Excusez-moi, pardon, Jacques Bonjour, Don Rosa.
Ooh, it's starting to snow. We better get inside quick.
Baby, it's cold out here. The Emporium. The perfect place to hunt for Disney treasures. I love how they have the little mural that says Walt Disney Proprietor. Let's see, plenty of Star Wars, plenty of plush, lots of magnets, Buzz Leclerc. Mostly it's the same kind of stuff you'd find at home. Darn, I was hoping this placemat would say Tick and Tack. Lots of cool merchandise of them, it just doesn't say their French name. Okay, this is pretty weird. I was noticing these little rubber pencil cases shaped like characters. They have a Darth Vader one by Star Tours. They've got Minnie Mouse here. Oh my gosh, look. We found it. A pen that says Tick and Tack. Oh, you're coming home to live with me. Now, if only we could find some Dingo merchandise. Look, it says Dingo right there. D-I-N-G-O, and Dingo was his name. Ooh, I spy Disneyland Paris spirit jerseys. So they finally caught on, huh? But no Dingo stuff. Maybe we'll try our luck across the street. I love the different theming here. Like having Cruella de Vil's car inside the auto service shop. How sweet is that? Up, more American stuff. Whoa, Disney underwear. Oh, goofy. The perfect man. That's why you like me, because I'm so goofy. If it only said Dingo, those would be my new underwear. What the heck? They've got sexy mini pajamas. Ooh, lacy and racy. Ooh la la. Let's see what they've got next door. Oh, wow. Baby spirit jerseys. That's so cool. They've got a lot of great baby stuff at Disneyland Paris, actually. Look at that little Mickey suit. Wait a minute, I can't wear this stuff. I'm not a baby. Let's swing next door again and check out the candy store. Whoa, look at this waffle cone full of marshmallow candies right there. Or how about these candies or the popcorn in bottles? I feel like there's a lot of snacks that come in bottle-shaped containers here. Or how about these pre-packaged popcorn buckets? Whoa, so many bonbons. Oh my gosh, they have Lay's stacks here? Hey, check it out. Tri-colored Disney pasta. And holy moly, look at all this candy. All kinds of little goodies here, including Disneyland Paris Pirates candy. But my favorite are the Crunch Bars, because here they're sans gluten. Gluten-free. Dude, they really like marshmallows here. Look at this marshmallow sushi stuff. Marshmallow sushi shish kebab. Pizza. Of course, they also have a little bakery counter, complete with little gingerbread man style Mickey Mouse cookies. This is weird. They even have ornaments full of candy. Biscuits and cookies. Bonbons galore. They really do live the sweet life in Paris. Anyway, there's at least a little peek at some of the merchandise here. Lots of unusual hats, that's for sure. Definitely plenty of different stuff, but weirdly, not a lot of it is written in French. Oh, well, we'll keep our eyes open. Oh, it's so cold still. It basically looks the same as it does out here at like 5 in the morning, but it's actually getting kind of late in the afternoon. The sun was actually supposed to come out by now, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point. So I guess we better grab a bite to eat and head on over to the second part. I'm usually always so blown away by how beautiful Disneyland Paris is that I forget there even is a second part. Yesterday when we were done filming Phantom Manor and Pirates and all the Christmas stuff here, I went back to the room like, well, there's nothing else to see. Totally forgot about the other one. All right, let's go thaw out. Ooh, better grab a map here for my friend George. It's funny because I actually bought somebody's old scrapbook from a visit to Euro Disneyland back in 1992. But I forgot all the pictures at the other hotel. Oh well, gives us something to do next time. A little before and after. Ooh, sortie. Oh my goodness. Quick, get out your room key. We need to get upstairs. It's so cold. Oh.
I'm from California.
I can't feel my fingers.
You know what I need? Some gluten-free spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna head downstairs for that second party. Ooh, look at the size of that gingerbread house right there. I'll give you 20 euros if you cross that fence and take a bite. Come on, it would totally be worth it. You could buy like 2 Crunch bars for that. Here we go. Back into the cold. Come on, it's okay. It's just a little Elsa weather. All right, we're gonna try to make this visit short and sweet because we are heading back to Paris tonight. Not to mention, I don't want Allie turning into a popsicle on me. So here we go. Oh, check it out. They're having a meet and greet with Santa Dingo out here. Ah, Joyeux Noel, Dingo. Dingo. He likes it. He likes being Dingo. Oh, and Dingo was his name. Oh. Okay, inside before we freeze. Still weird to me that the entrance to the park is through this gargantuan soundstage full of restaurants and apparently musicians. Fun fact, I believe Disney actually owns the Brown Derby trademark now. Hey, Santa. Oh, wait, sorry. He's busy reading a book. All right, we're almost there. We're just past the Leaky Tiki here. And we're out at Mini DCA, the Walt Disney Studios Park. This park is itty bitty, like a miniature version of Disney's Hollywood Studios or DCA. It's still got its Tower of Terror here, the exact identical twin of the one we had in California that's now the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. They also, for the moment, still have their Studio Tram Tour, the backlot tour, although pretty soon that's going away so they can build a Frozen Land and a Star Wars town. This itty little bitty park is gonna be mega. Man, it is unbelievable how foggy it is out here today. Oh, whoa! They took out their Armageddon stunt show building to build the new Marvel campus, or Avengers campus, or whatever it's called. Dang, looks like it's gonna commence pretty soon. Whoa, this whole half of the park is blocked off. I was trying to see if you could still get to Rock and Roller Coaster, but it looks like no. No Rock and Roller Coaster, no Blockbuster Cafe, it's all blocked off. Wow, that's crazy. This has always been sort of the smallest, I don't want to be negative, but probably weakest Disney park. It's like a half-day type of deal, but not in the future. This park is gonna be crazy. All right, well, I couldn't have ridden Rock and Roller Coaster anyways with my neck. Oh, I'd love to see this Christmas show, but I gotta be honest with you, it is just too cold. And what we're here for is still Christmas related. Oh, my lips are starting to freeze. Lips. So we're gonna scoot on over to the other side of the park. Lots of Disney Studios references here, and plenty of throwbacks to some classic Disney animation. Ooh, magic carpet. It's funny because from a modern point of view, these backlot parks really don't make much sense. I mean, the point of them was to make you feel like you were behind the scenes at a movie studio. But now with all the streaming stuff and documentaries and special features, and actually not even now, but you know, years ago with DVDs, people don't really need a theme park to explain to them how behind the scenes in the movies works anymore, you know? I mean, nowadays you can just watch a YouTube video or download an app on your phone to see how animation works. We have the power of television and movie studios right in our pockets. But Disney is wise. Disney is crafty because they're starting to convert these parks from a look behind the scenes in the movie studio to more of a step into the world of your favorite movie's experience, such as stepping into the world of Toy Story at the original Toy Story Land, Toy Story Playland. Oh, listen.
Star Command. Triple B Star Command.
It's weird because they don't spell Lightyear any different here. So maybe he's saying Buzz Lightyear, you know what I mean? But it sounds like Buzz Leclerc. So that's what I call him. Well, when I'm not calling him Buddy and Woods. Wow, Toy Story Playland is awesome. They should put that RC ride into the one in Florida. I mean, they've already got their own Slinky Dog coaster, so I guess they couldn't use this ride over there. But I could see the RC ride becoming very popular in Florida. Oh gosh, wish I could import a little Florida weather right now. Actually, I was invited to be in Florida right now for the Rise of the Resistance opening. But Florida, Paris, it was a tough choice, but this has sort of become a Christmas tradition for us. Plus, if I turned down an opportunity for Allie to go to Paris, she would have murdered me in my sleep. Seriously, she's scary. She's always cursing in Russian and swearing and throwing vodka bottles and gambling and having cigars. She's crazy. Okay, look at this. The little Christmas market booths are back. I think they have a little Vinchad here, or as I like to call it, a little Vinchad. Look at this. They also have a lot of treats, including these little escargot bags. Ooh, snails. Oh, they got their giant frying pan at work in this one. Dude, I know that hot wine stuff we tried the other day was Wasn't really my #1 favorite thing, but I totally get why they drink it now. It's so cold. Oh, wow. I love the little Ratatouille area back here. Ratatouille Land. They're building pretty much a clone of this at Epcot in Florida. It's kind of weird because a lot of people in the United States ask me, how's the Ratatouille ride? And soon they'll find out for themselves. The ride, by the way, is very good. Sort of the only thing I don't like about it, though, is you have to wear 3D glasses, which is kind of a bummer because it's hard to see the physical props in the ride with those things on. I'm kind of secretly hoping that the Epcot version doesn't have 3D. Here, I'll show you what I mean about the sets since the camera can't wear 3D glasses. Sorry for the blurry screens, but pay attention to all the props. Pretty cool because in the regular line, this Gusteau sign up here actually talks to the guests. We went for the Fast Pass line though. Hey, because when you can Fast Pass, why not? All right, take your glasses. Here we go. We'll just climb aboard one of these mice and it's off to Paris with Remy. Now I know the screens will look blurry to you, but I'm trying to show you all the other stuff. Look how cool all the actual 3D props are.
Hey guys, the food is for them, not you. Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour nous.
See how sick is that? I think my favorite part of the whole ride is when we get underneath the oven here and things start to heat up a little bit. Whoa! You can actually feel the flames. Look at this, we're under a rolling cart here and these giant wheels actually spin. Pretty genius how the ride moves you through physical props into your own private little theaters for each ride vehicle. Oh, they just sprayed us with water. See? Look at that. I know the screen is a little blurry to you, but look at all the actual 3D props in here. Very immersive. Man, that ride rules. Worth coming to France for, although that will be harder to say once it's open at Epcot. Well, before we call it a day and head back to Paris, I guess we might as well head outside the park and see the other Christmas Village books. Christmas Village books? I cannot talk today, it's too cold. And see the other little Christmas Village booths at their version of Downtown Disney, Disney Village. But first, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty tempted to get some roasted chestnuts. Maybe even some of that hot wine and see if it's a little less gross here. Ooh. Okay, it's steamy. It's very, very Chad. Oh, you got Chad Cocoa. Cheater. You know, this was worth the money just straight up to warm up my hand. Just walk around with this like, ah, yes, how are you doing? When your hands are warm, you just feel way better. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try now. Oh, I was looking for somewhere to spit it. Wow. It was so Chad, so Chad. Are you gonna taste it? What do you think of the flavor?
Better than the last one.
Yeah, better than the one from the streets. It tastes more like hot grape soda than like, you know, wine. Oh, but still, as you might imagine, hot grape soda, still not super great tasting. Oh, why do I keep sipping it, hoping it'll get better? Yeah, no, I don't think the hot wine is for me. Maybe I'll just leave it here for some kid to pick up. Obviously, I'm just kidding, but you know the weird thing? I have actually been seeing parents giving their kids this hot wine out here. I guess it's different in France than at home. Part of the culture and whatnot. Ah, see, they keep making these announcements over the PA about the transit strikes and how people can get home. That is why we gotta pack up soon. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We were gonna try and soak in a little Disney Village before we went. Just wanted to try doing a little bit of everything, since who knows when we'll make it back. For all I know, it might not be until next Christmas. Whoa, that was quite a scream. Don't worry though, kids. It's all part of the show. Oh my goodness. Whoa, Allie, you should totally do it. Oh! These guys now have power for the next 100 years. Hey, wait a minute. Did you throw away your hot chocolate?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It wasn't that good.
Oh, us silly Americans. We're just used to too much sucre, I guess.
It tasted too much like dark chocolate.
We are hot drink failures today. All right. Just gonna head outside of the Studios Park now and over to the Village. Oh, yeah. Definitely still very cold. I don't know why it would have gotten any warmer, but I kept hoping it would. Now, normally the Disney Village is a very busy place, especially because the main train station is just over there. But at the moment with the strikes, doesn't look like much is going on over there, except using the metal detectors for people coming from the parking lot. All right, now back over here in the Disney Village, which when it opened was originally called Festival Disney. They've got even more little Christmas booths. Ooh, the apple of love. Fancy treats. Ooh, and Barbea Papa. Candy floss, AKA cotton candy. It's all a little confusing the first time. Ooh, there's the crepe stand right there. They got all kinds of waffles and giant hard cookies and little gingerbread men and reindeer things. Ooh, so much gluten. And hey, over past Ludwig's castle, they've got some Vin Chad. Maybe this one will be good. Let's try it. Nah, you're right. Vin Chad, poo poo. Ooh, let's take a break from the cold in the Disney store. I love this one because they just have so many 90s Disney references. Look at that Cloud Kicker and Baloo back there from Tailspin Launchpad. Oh, the Tailspin version of Louie is hiding back there. Hey, now that we have Disney Plus, you can watch Tailspin. Ooh, and Tic et Tac, Rangers do Risk. See, I talk French. I was really hoping to find some more French language merchandise in here, but no dice. Apparently, English is the lingua franca of Disneyland Paris. Well, at least for the merch. There's a few things, but sadly, it's not my first Christmas, and I'm not a BB. But you might have a baby someday. Oh, that's pretty cool right there, the French books. Just too bad I don't have a French bookshelf. Wow, dude, it is awesome out here at night during Christmas. I mean, look at this little sick pick spot. That's rad. Oh, wow, there's another fun pick over here by McDonald's with a little sleigh on it. Oh, yeah, that's where you got the chestnut soup last year. I think last year's actually the first time I got this far back in Disney Village, whatever it's called. I almost said Disney Springs. Usually because I'm here when it's cold like this. And by the time you get all the way down here where the hot air balloon is, you start to feel a little numb in the face. All right, well, here at the dead end, they got some roasted chestnuts, which might just hit the spot perfectly. But now that we've come to the end of the village, sadly, we've come to the end of our journey. Well, at least our Disney journey. We've got no idea what's waiting for us in Paris tomorrow, so we're gonna pack up and be prepared for anything, and hopefully make it home to sleep well. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this very unplanned, very short, and super winging a trip to Disneyland Paris. I'm sure we'll be back again eventually, but in the meantime, we've got other adventures to get to. So it's a bientôt, Disneyland Paris. We've done our duty. Time to go home and sleep well. Tick and tack, Rangers do risk. Tick and tack, something, something. Yeah, tick and tack, my homeboys. Oh, look at these, how cute, little fluffy princess ornaments. Well, they're pretty cute. I tell you, take a closer look. Oh, ah, oh, oh, frightening. Maybe that's the Halloween collection, Allie. The Halloween collection. Tick, Tack, and Dingo, and of course, Dr. Johnson's Pale, wait, what is it? Tick, Tack, and Dingo. Those are that's my crew. Tick, Tack, and Dingo, and of course, Dr. Johnson. You know, because he made those pink pills for pale people. Like you! Oh, I love this place. Especially all the little details. I'm kind of secretly hoping, I did it again. Hoping? What's hoping? Kind of secretly hoping. Dude, what are you guys still doing here? It's freezing. Go home. Sleep well. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, why aren't you home sleeping well?
I want to ride Phantom Manor.
Oh, okay. We gotta ride Phantom Manor. You go home and sleep well.